asking you why I am being detained.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please get off of me.
Put your hands behind
I
your
am
back.
asking you.
Put your hands behind your back.
I am being
You are stopped for speed.
detained.
You are lawfully.
Okay, you can
Put your hands behind your
You
back.
haven't even asked
Put
for
your
it.
hands behind your
You
back.
have not even asked
Put
for
your
it.
hands behind your back.
No.
Now. Put your hands behind your back. Now.
This is wrong, and you know it is.
Put
You
your
walked
hands
up to my
behind
car
your back.
being aggressive for
Put your
no
hands
reason.
behind your
You
back.
call another officer out here right now.
Give me more units, please.
You call another officer out here right now.
Under arrest.
For what reason?
You are under
You have not
arrest
even asked for
for
my ID.
resisting. Put your hands
You keep
behind your back.
saying-
Put your hands behind your back. I want to taste you.
The woman who got tased there is named Tisha Bell. This happened in Austin, Texas on August the 28th at about 10:45 in the evening. Bell was driving along Highway 183 when a Texas Department of Public Safety cruiser pulled up behind her, put on its sirens and flashing lights, indicating, of course, that Bell needed to pull over. For her safety and for the officer's safety, Bell drove a mile to the next commercial exit, and then when she went down the commercial exit, she pulled into the first commercial business, a well-lit parking lot. Makes sense, right? For everybody's safety, pull into a well-lit parking lot. Well, it didn't make any sense, apparently, to the officer, Zach Maney's, because he was infuriated. He was yelling and screaming at Bell. He got out of his car with his gun drawn, yelled and screamed at her, and told her to get out of her car.
Get out
No,
of the
do
car.
not grab me.
Get out of the
Do not
car.
grab me. There's no reason
Get
for
out
you
of
to
the
grab
car,
me.
you're gonna be
You
tased.
have your
Get
weapon
out of the
drawn
car,
for
you're
no
gonna be
reason.
tased.
You haven't even told me why
Get out
I'm
of the
being pulled
car.
over.
You just
So no.
evaded. Get out of the
I
car.
was not evading.
Get out
I
of the
have the
car.
right to pull over to a
Get
place
out of the
where it
car.
is well
Get out
lit.
of the car.
I am getting out
Now.
of the car.
Get
You
out
can,
of your car.
I have the right
Get
to
to the front
record.
of my car.
No.
You don't have any rights. Get in the front of my
Yes,
car.
I
now.
do because I'm an American civilian.
Get in the front of my car now.
No.
All right. Turn around. Put your hands behind your
No.
back. Turn around. Put your hands behind your
Stop.
back. Turn
Do
around.
not. You do not have to grab me like
You're
that.
under arrest now.
No, for
Put
what?
your hands behind
For
your
what
back.
reason? What
Put
am
your
I
hands
under
behind your
arrest?
back.
Hands behind your back. And did you hear the officer say, you don't have any rights? Well, actually, even somebody who is suspected of fleeing police or trying to resisting arrest, they still have constitutional rights. And when it comes to the use of lethal force, pointing a gun at somebody or using a taser, the courts have long held that an officer cannot fire their taser or point a gun or fire their service weapon at somebody unless the officer's safety is being threatened or somebody else's safety is being immediately threatened. Was Tisha Bell threatening the safety of Zach Maney by trying to explain to him, here's the reason that I pulled into a well-lit area, I'm scared? Maybe he felt like his feelings were being threatened, his ego was being threatened, but his safety was certainly not being threatened. And oh, by the way, there is the issue here of race. Zach Maney, a white police officer, Tisha Bell, a black woman. Bell referred to this dynamic in a video about the incident.
Just because I'm dark skinned doesn't mean that I don't feel pain. Like, maybe you can't see my bruises the way you can on someone who's light skinned, but my body still hurts. This whole altercation is just so wild, so beyond me. And I just hate to think, like, because he was having a bad day, that means that a lot of my life is like forever changed.
Tisha Bell said she did not want to call out the officer Zach Maney as racist without knowing him personally. Still, she said that she was hurt both physically and emotionally. And that's understandable. This incident is going to shape her for years to come. And why shouldn't it? You trust police to do the right thing if they're going to pull you over, to explain why they're pulling you over. But to immediately be charged at with an officer with his gun raised, and then because he doesn't like you criticizing the police officer and explaining things, and because somehow you resist for a moment, putting your hands behind your back, then you get tased? That is absurd. It is ridiculous. The Texas Department of Public Safety is not commenting, not saying much about any of this. Tisha Bell, meantime, is now trying to find a lawyer and trying to decide what to do, whether she brings a lawsuit. She also has the charges standing against her for resisting arrest. We will see where this one goes, but it is a remarkable incident nonetheless, and underscores that so many officers are trained to dominate people instead of de-escalate situations. What a mess. I'm David Shuster. Thanks for joining us. Tell me what you think in the comment section.